Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. So today we are gonna do one of the BeeBeecraft molds that I got, the 2 merry-go-rounds. So depending on how long it takes me to do this one, I'll decide if I'll do both on camera or not. I know some of you that you say my videos are too long, so I'm been trying to keep them a little shorter. But I can't seem to get everything I want to get in when I do them really short. So if there's, parts that are boring for you, just fast forward through. I really don't mind, guys. But for the new people that are just learning resin, I don't like to fast forward and go through some of the steps so fast because they can miss bits and pieces. So this is also for the newbies out there. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use a holographic glitter. And this is by Let's Resin. And let me just get these colors out. And just so you know, I have the dropsies this morning, and I don't know why, but all right, so that's pink. And that's purple. And I think I'm going to do the light purple because I am going to do the horses in the Let's Resin Intense Chameleon Powders in dark magenta. So, and then we're going to pour it clear. So our little tube here is going to be clear. I will probably just put a little bit of the same glitter into the resin when I get that mixed up. So that is the plan. And then I want this to be somewhat transparent because I'm going to put it on one of my light bases. So it's going to fit on there really, really good. And then I can put some little something around on the wood after. So that is my plan. Anyways, that's what is in my brain right now. Subject to change at any moment. You know me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these two done with the glitter. And then we will go on to the horses. Now, on these horses, the only thing that I don't like is the 2 circles on the front. Why those are there is beyond me. So I'm going to pour them flat, and then when I put them in, I'm going to probably flip them over. I might have to put a UV resin over the top of this. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it, but I don't know. I don't know why there's little holes there, little circles. It's just kind of dumb to me, but whatever. If they were going to do that, they could have at least made it look like a saddle. All right, so we're just going to pick up the holographic glitter, and we are just going to coat the whole base and bottom. I mean, base and top. And this is not going to be real intense because I'm going to stay with the clear resin so that the light hopefully will shine through. So just make sure that you're coating the sides and the bottom. And then, around all the little pieces that stick up. I'm even going to do the back side of this. Oh my God, I got a fly in here and he is just driving me bonkers. I opened up my 2 doors, hoping that he went out. I didn't hear him anymore, so I was like, he went out. I'm going to shut my door. And no, he's still here. All right. So that looks like we've pretty much, I just want to make sure these sides are coated. I could see a few light spots. All right. You know, sometimes you got to pick them up and put them like at a different angle so you can really see what's going on in there. And there is a little knob on the top, so I just put a whole bunch in there. And now I'm kind of banging it out. Hang on, I got to pick up my brush. Oh my gosh. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the sides, and I'm going to start a little bit heavier so we can get a better coverage. And I just opened up a new thing of baby wipes because I knew I was going to have glitter everywhere. So and I might put some rhinestones on the outside. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. And I want to apologize for my video. Today is Thursday. So my video posted on Thursday. It was supposed to post last night. I don't know what was going on, but it took all that time just for it to upload in YouTube. So I don't know. Have any of you had that problem where it seems like it's just taking forever for it to load? I even like canceled it at one point because it had been 3 hours, and I like redid it, and yeah, and that still took overnight. So I don't know what was going on with it, but yeah, so that's why there was a little break there in my video. All right, so let me just kind of clean some of this up. So when I mix up my resin, I'm going to mix up extra because I have got 2 of these waiting for the resin to pour in, but I ended up coloring them. So I'll show you here in a second. And of course I got glitter everywhere on the outside. All right. Now I'm going to get one for my hands. All right. So we have these 2 pieces done. I don't know how much resin those are going to hold, but I don't know. We're going to find out. So these ones, I might end up backing just these horses in black so that this purple will really show up against the lights and the light pink. So I'm just going to use a micro brush, and I'm just, maybe I'll use, hang on, this might be a little bit less time consuming. These are just disposable eyeshadow brushes. I get those on Amazon. And I guess the little micro brush is going to be what it is. So I will try and go as quick as I can. So this one here is the Intense. These colors are, oh my God, they are so brilliant, especially if you use a black background. All right, so what I'll do is I will go ahead and do the rest off camera. I will get my resin mixed up and I will be back to get this poured. So I'm just going to do the same thing to all of the little horse, and then I'm just, you know, going to make sure that there's like no brush marks or bare spots. Alrighty guys, I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, I am back. All right, so I'm gonna pull, I ended up mixing, dividing the 2 cups, just because I don't know how much it's going to take. I did run this through the debubbler, the Resiner's debubbler. Hang on, I have got to get gloves on. Hang on. I was trying to be all prepared for you guys, but you know, you guys know me by now. Yeah, it doesn't always work that way. All right, so I do have my Let's Resin heat mat underneath here. I have not used this one yet. I've had it for quite a while. I've been using my other one, and so I figured where I'm going to have my coasters over there, and I want them to cure faster, so I'm going to use both of them today. All right, so I am going to, I guess we're going to mix I get almost 3.5 in this container here. And I'm just going to mix in a little bit of that holographic glitter that I coated the top and bottom with. Because we also have to fill this, which is the piece that holds them together. So it might take more than I'm actually thinking. So, oh, but look at how pretty that is, guys. It's very, very translucent, but yet it's got a wicked, I've never poured this in resin. I've only coated with it. So I'm like, let's try it. I would like to try some different, you know, different companies, brands of colorants to see what the difference is. All right, so I am going to, and the reason that I spray the alcohol is to help with any bubbles that I might have caused by stirring. So I'm just gonna, and that way that's gonna still be really light for the light to penetrate through, but yet it's, whoa, it's going to match the rest of them. Okay, and these I'm not going to spray with alcohol because I have the glitter on there, and I don't want that to come off. So I'm going to pour just a little tiny bit to get it into that. There's like a little circle thing on the top. And I'm just going to squeeze because I don't I don't want a bubble in there. All right. Oh yeah, okay, this is definitely gonna take more than I thought. So I made 6 ounces is what I ended up mixing. All right. And that's got a little bit of a dome on it, but so we're gonna have to mix this. All right. So let's pour some more of this in here. Try to get it to match. That is just so pretty. I don't know why I haven't tried doing that before. All right, so I guess it's close. All right, so let's get the base filled up. Oh no, guys, I'm not gonna have enough. I am gonna have to use some of this. I don't need much. All right, I'm gonna just pour some clear. And hopefully it gives me enough for the horses. If I gotta mix up more, I will, but let me just scrape what I can out of here. I mean, I'm gonna have to mix up more anyhow for my coaster, so it's not a big deal, but I was hoping to be able to get enough so that, you know, I could finish this part of the video for you guys. All right. So I am, and remember how I said I was going to try to turn these over? Well, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to have the holographic on that side. So I am going to end up using some rhinestones and trying to make it look like it's a saddle instead of 2 circles. If that makes any sense to you guys. Let me see. Here we go. I got this. I think that other stick will be too small, so I'm just gonna stir that up. I got this on Amazon, guys. It doesn't even have a name on the jar, so I can't even tell you what it is. But it was just, what's the word I'm looking for? Resin paste. All right, so that is going to be good. I'm going to put the cover on this before we have another accident. All right. So what I'm going to do is, instead of, I don't know, should I try and pour it? that might be a bad idea. But with these little cups, I might be okay. Now these, I don't know if I should dome or not, because they've got to fit into the little doodad things on. All right, we're just gonna start with that, and I'll see how many I can get in here, and then I can always top off when I make my other resin. I'm sorry if my hand's in the way, guys. Wow. So, note to self if you're making these, and I would mix 7 ounces for sure. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'll get some more resin made. I will get these topped off. I mean, I maybe need 20 mLs at the most. And then I'll be back, I'll be back on the demold. I won't come back and show you. I mean, obviously, you just saw me pour these. But I did want to show you what I did with my deer. So I made another one yesterday. My other silicone is going to be in today. So all I did was I took red mica powder and I did the lines, and I put a thin layer through the deer. I don't know if you can see it, and then kind of like a circle in the middle, and then I just covered the deer and the greenery in a dark gray. And then I'm gonna try and make a camo. I'm gonna pour the clear, and then I'm gonna drop different color alcohol inks. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. So when I show you the demold for this, I will let you know if that worked, and I will show you those. So I will be back as soon as these are cured, and we will demold them and put them together. Alrighty, guys, these are done. So I ended up, when I mixed up my resin to do my coasters, for some reason I thought they took more than they did. So I had a ton left, so I made the other little merry-go-round. But I didn't paint the mold, I just poured it. So, but these are my 2 coasters. I wished this would have showed on the other side. That is kind of what I was going for on this side. So I don't know if I shine this up, if it would like come through. So yeah, if any of you know, let me know. So yeah, so that's my other little experiment. So let's go ahead and get these unmolded. And I'm going to try to stay in frame for you to see. I am so anxious to get these together. So I do have a little bit of cleanup that I'll have to do on the base. which is not a big deal on this one. So they demold pretty good. This one, the blue one, I didn't run through the debubbler at all. But that came out super cute. So that's going to be the base. I've already got the little horses out, so let me move this over here with the little blue horses. So these ones I'll be able to put in backwards so that, see how they got these little rings? I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but there's like these little circles and they're just dumb looking. I don't know. So I'm going to put them in this way. So that way they won't really show on those ones. So these are the little, oh my gosh, look at that. That's going to be really, really cool. So, and I have a bag here so that I can put all my little horses and the other molds in, so they're all together, so I don't lose them. Few little brush strokes, but, you know, I think that's just the beast of, like, when you go live, because you're trying to get things done, you know, fairly quickly, and you don't take as much time as you do if you're doing them off camera. So there was a few little bubbles there, but nothing major in all of them pretty much. Just little ones, so not a big deal. All right, so let's get the base. I'm dying to see what these look like all together. So I'm going to try to glue the centerpiece in first before I do the horses, because and my tops came out good. At least there's no bubbles there. I got a little cleanup there, but that's the bottom. And the sides, I mean, it came out really, really good. I think this is going to be really cool with the light. All right, so I'm going to get my E6000 out. And I got to try to get my little stick out. I might end up being off camera with this one, guys. Just, this one looks like it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, sometimes when you think something's going to be difficult, it turns out to not be. And yeah, this one's going to be. Hang on. Let me try to get some alcohol down in there a little bit. Now I got to get a paper towel because my fingers are all wet. Oh, that fly. He's still in here, guys. I'm trying to roll it down. Everything else was cured except for these stupid things. These took the longest. Hang on. I just put a little bit more alcohol down in there. Hang on. I might have to stand up. I had a feeling that this was going to be, I probably should have done these off camera. I will do the other one off camera. I won't make you suffer through. Oh my God. All right, I am going to put you on a pause and I will be right back. All right, guys, I got them. Holy smokes. So the trick is when they're like this, spray the alcohol in, squish it around, and it popped right out. I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, I was like struggling, guys. Holy smokes. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter which way these go in. All right, so let's get some E6000 in that little hole and on the bottom of this. And the same for this one. All right. So, oh, those fit in there nice and snug. I'm going to put them in and then I'll show you and then I'll glue them in. Oh, I mean, they fit snug enough that I really wouldn't have to glue them, but I don't want somebody taking it apart and losing their little pieces. And then we will just glue this on the top. How cute is that? All right, so I'm just going to put a little daub in there. All right, I'm going to leave that one out so I know where I end. So I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight. I hope that I don't have the same problem I did last night because that was ridiculous. I mean, I've had videos way longer take less time to upload. So I don't know what in the crap was going on, but I didn't like it. All right, so I'm just going to wipe the excess glue that kind of spewed out a little bit here. All right. So before I glue the top, I am going to let that set and get hard first, because I'm afraid by putting the cover on, it's going to move the pole. So yeah, I don't want that to happen. Oh, and I wanted to put these in backwards just to be different, because I can. And that way one will be going in one direction and one will be going in the other direction. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rhinestones kind of around it to look like a saddle. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but that's my thinking anyways. All right. All right. So now I want to see how they're going to look on the light base. So let me grab the light base and I want them to cure straight. I don't want a crooked carousel. No, I do not. No, hang on, I gotta, all right, I'm gonna unplug my light because I got my phone charging in my other port, so. Oh, that's cute. All right, let me see. Look how cute. And with the horses being dark, it really shows up good. All right, so that's that one. And, oh, these are gonna be so precious. You know, if somebody was having a new baby or whatever, these would be gorgeous. Oh my God, I am so in love with these little things. I absolutely am. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the edges cleaned up. I will let that set for a little bit, and then I'm going to I will try to finish it up so you can see the finished product, but I gotta get a little bit of alcohol to try to clean that little bit up right there. It actually is setting up. It's firm already, so it's not going to take too long, and I'll be able to get these finished, guys. So I will get you some final pictures, and yeah, we will see you on the next video. Hopefully this will upload tonight. I don't know. If not, you'll see it on Friday, but I'm just like, I am so in love with the pink one especially. Oh my gosh. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Wow. I outdid myself on this one. Alrighty, guys. I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye, guys.